Most people never change their lives because they treat consistency like an optional accessory rather than the foundation of everything they want to become. They think greatness arrives in dramatic moments, in huge waves of motivation, in sudden breakthroughs that magically elevate them above who they used to be. Nothing about transformation is dramatic. It is boring, repetitive, predictable, and unglamorous. Consistency is not the highlight reel, it is the silent engine. And the men who win are the ones ruthless enough to repeat the right actions long after the excitement fades. Ruthless consistency means you stop relying on how you feel and start relying on who you are committed to becoming. Most men crumble because they don't feel inspired, or because the routine feels repetitive, or because the process stops feeling exciting. But excitement is irrelevant. If you want a body that commands respect, a mind that cannot be shaken, and discipline strong enough to guide your entire life, you must live beyond emotion. You cannot allow motivation to dictate your movement. Motion must become identity. When consistency becomes identity, discipline becomes effortless. The reason most people fail to stay consistent is simple: they sabotage themselves with unrealistic expectations. They think every day should feel productive, every session should feel powerful, and every step forward should come with visible progress. But consistency doesn't reward impatience. Consistency rewards repetition. Progress is often invisible long before it becomes undeniable. The men who quit early quit because they can't handle the silence before results appear. But the ones who keep going through the quiet season become unstoppable when the noise finally arrives. Consistency requires a shift in perspective. You must stop viewing your goals as events and start viewing them as systems. A fit body is not an event. It is a system of disciplined decisions. A strong mind is not an event. It is a system of controlled thoughts. A powerful identity is not an event. It is a system of daily standards. When you build systems, you remove guesswork. When you build systems, excuses lose their grip. When you build systems, you create momentum that continues even on your worst days. To maintain ruthless consistency, you must eliminate the things that interrupt your flow. Distraction is the destroyer of discipline. People who waste your time are the enemies of your future. Habits that drain your energy are the chains holding you back. You don't become consistent by adding more, you become consistent by removing what weakens you. Subtraction is sometimes the most powerful form of growth. And the moment your environment aligns with your ambition, consistency becomes your natural state. Consistency also requires self-accountability. You must reach a point where your own standard is more important than outside validation. No one needs to see you working. No one needs to praise you for showing up. No one needs to witness your grind. Accountability means you refuse to disappoint yourself. It means your word means something. It means you hold yourself to a higher standard than anyone else ever will. When you live this way, consistency becomes a matter of integrity, not effort. What most people don't understand is that consistency is not about intensity, it's about presence. It's about showing up at the gym even when the session feels mediocre. It's about committing to the routine even when your mind is heavy. It's about making progress on your craft even when inspiration is nowhere to be found. The men who execute when they don't feel like it are the ones who build the futures others envy. You cannot be incredible occasionally. You must be consistent relentlessly. The end of the year is when most people crumble because they allow excuses to creep into their system. I'll restart next month. I'll get serious next year. I'll lock in after the holidays. These sentences are trap straps that steal momentum. Traps that delay your evolution. Traps that trick you into believing that starting later is harmless. But the truth is simple. How you finish the year determines who you become in the next. If you finish sloppy, you start sloppy. If you finish strong, you start unstoppable. Ruthless consistency demands that you treat today as meaningful, even when it looks ordinary. The day you show up despite feeling tired matters. The day you follow through without motivation matters. The day you keep your routine when no one else would bother matters. These are not small wins, they are identity wins. Every time you remain consistent, you strengthen the blueprint of the man you want to become. This is how self-trust is built. This is how confidence grows. This is how identity transforms. Consistency also protects you from emotional volatility. When your routines are solid, your emotions lose their power. Stress can't derail you. Doubt can't slow you. Fear can't freeze you. Consistency gives you a stable foundation, something to stand on when life becomes unstable. It becomes your anchor, your ground, your structure. And when a man has structure, he can withstand storms that break everyone else. You must realize that the version of you who has everything you want, discipline, strength, confidence, clarity, was built through repetition, not intensity, not occasional greatness, repetition. Every great man you admire has one thing in common. He was consistent long before he was successful. He didn't wait for the perfect day to begin. He acted anyway. He didn't negotiate with his excuses. He executed anyway. Consistency forged him into someone unrecognizable. As you step into the final stretch of this year, you have a choice. Drift toward comfort like everyone else, or lock in like the man you know you can become. The next year will not magically change you. Motivation will not magically transform you. Discipline will not magically appear. But consistency, ruthless consistency, will reshape everything. The next version of you is waiting behind a door that opens only for the consistent. Show up today. Show up tomorrow. Show up into 2026. This is No Excuses Network.